Well, hello lovelies, it's Tracy. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and it is about dang time. It is time for reacting to and listening and just being absorbed in the title tracks from ENHYPEN. So if you follow me over on Patreon, we watched all of the Island episodes and we are currently in the midst of some ENHYPEN Anti. So we can sort of see exactly what happened after the show and still leading up to their debut, which is really fun as well. But I am very excited to see the progression from the ENHYPEN that I know from the guide, from Island, and to see their debut song and how they have evolved each comeback. I feel like that is some of the most fun aspects of getting into a group like later on in their career, because it has its own charm of being able to fully basically have no like base of comparison. You know what I mean? Like, you literally are just going in fresh and you are just absorbing everything as it is and getting to see the clear distinction, you know, from how their music evolves or how their skills progress and even just how they grow as performers, because they're also young. So that's another thing, seeing every sort of group in existence where they start out to who they are now as, you know, artists and performers is such a really cool thing to watch, because, you know, I get to see years of progression in minutes. And that's the fun thing. Like, there's like different charms to discovering a group later on in their career, and then also growing up with a group. Like, both of those things have such huge charm factor, because obviously growing with a group, discovering them when they're pre-debut or debut, and then seeing them grow as you grow yourself throughout, you know, in real time, I feel like is so special. But when you're able to then look back at their progression, it also makes you feel so accomplished yourself, because sometimes it's hard to see the progression that you yourself make when you are going through the motions day to day and just, you know, going through it. But when you're able to fully look back at a compilation like this, you can fully appreciate just from where you started to how much you have grown as a person. And it doesn't have to be a huge drastic change. Like, it can just be something as simple as seeing you smile more in a photo, or, you know, just little things like that. And I feel like in their own way, we can see so many things, you know, in their personal growth as well as professional growth. And I hope that we can, you know, also acknowledge that in our own lives. This intro chat kind of went in a direction I wasn't prepared for or realized that my brain would go to. Does that make any sense? Like, I didn't know I would be relaying back this conversation topic to our own lives, but it is very poignant. It's very comparable, and it's what makes you know, us as fans really find ourselves attracted to these groups, because we can see their own struggles, we can see how they themselves overcome it, as well as give us strength to overcome our own. And that is something that I feel like, you know, it doesn't go unnoticed, but I feel like we need to appreciate and realize that ourselves more times than not, just how much we ourselves also grow. But yeah, so I'm very excited to get into it. So like I said before, I have so much over on Patreon, especially with Island. It was a time. Can I say that? It was a time. But I feel like it was very crucial for me to get to know what the guys went through in order to become the group that they are today, and really get to fully appreciate the hard work that they had to endure in order to debut. But yeah, so we have stuff with Island, we have, you know, ENHYPEN and High, and then we're going to be doing so much more as well. Plus we have heaps of content for 17, BTS, TXT, Stray Kids, K-dramas, and all that good stuff. So please check the link out in the description box below and see if that is something of interest to you. If not, just stick around here on YouTube. Hopefully you would love to become a part of the lovely family by clicking the subscribe button, the notification bell, and the like. It really does help me out. And let's get on to the video. Let's go. He looks so young. Ooh. Is that a harp?
Wake up in day one 첫날의 아침 조명이 비춰 태양의 눈빛 그 빛은 날 불태웠지.
Oh, that's cool.
나의 눈 가렸지. 뭘 할 건가 꿈을 쫓아 답인 줄 알았어 놀라. 수많은 stars 수많은 달 질문의 숲속을 헤매던 나 어둠 속에 저 빛을 따라왔어. 가는 선 너머에 널 부르는 너 널 부르는 나 운명의 와사비 속에서 마주한 내 안의 경계선 Give it or take it 나의 붉은 눈빛 난 이제 세상을 뒤집어 하늘에 내 발을 내디뎌
Oh my god. Ooh.
난 너에게 걸어가지 저 세계를 연결하지.
I don't know if you can see, but I have tears welling in my, oh my god. The tissue box is too far. Hold on. Whee. Oh my god. If anyone outside of, you know, being in a fandom sees this, they probably think that I'm like insane, crying at a bunch of severely younger guys performing. But I'm just like, I'm tearing up because I'm so proud of them. Did not get emotional. Is it almost time for my period again? Is that why? Anyway, yeah, I'm just so like overwhelmed with like pride, and to see them in their debut song fully, like I'm so glad they have this concept, because as like a lover of the dark stuff, that sounds weird, obviously by, you know, my room that looks like a witch's apothecary, like this is my vibe, like vampires, witches, woo woo. So to see them in such a cool music video that really, they're like, I didn't realize, I'm pretty sure I have heard a bit of the intro. I did not realize that that was Sonu. He is so surprising, that boy. But yeah, so that just really overwhelmed me, just seeing them debut after everything they went through to become a part of ENHYPEN, and all of the sleepless nights being locked in a massive compound for 3 months and have people vote for them, and, you know, being exhausted and not being able to see or speak to family, and it's COVID and it's weird and everything's like, you know, and they're young. There's just so many factors that really does just showcase that I wish people knew before seeing this, because I feel like that just puts so much context behind their debut, especially if people like never knew what Island was and just stumbled across ENHYPEN. But that really made me like so proud to see all 7 of them, because yeah, but yeah, okay. 내 뒤에 수천 개의 신 내 뒤에 Ooh.
운명의 화살비 속에서 마주한 내 안의 경계선 Never take it 나의 푸른 눈빛 난 이제 세상을 뒤집어 하늘에 내 발을 내디뎌 Never take it Rap rap 정연해 Rap rap 흐르는 피 Rap rap 올라만 내 손끝은 붉은 빛에 물들어만 가 Gotta go 운명의 화살비 속에서
Oh, this is so cool.
나의 붉은 눈빛 난 이제 세상을 뒤집어 하늘에 내 발을 내디뎌 Never take it 난 너에게 걸어갔지 저 세계를 연결했지 난 너에게 걸어갔지 신세계에 닿을 때까지 그녀란 손 언니
Oh my god. The creep factor. I love it. Is that it? Is that it? Okay. Oh my god. Oh. The lovelies that have been with me for a long time, or even if you have been with me for a short time and you kind of feel my vibe, you know, always loving more of like the harder songs or like edgier, darker vibes and all this sort of stuff. Like this is me. Like I find in concepts the groups that I vibe with the most in terms of concepts are Dreamcatcher, ATEEZ, and now ENHYPEN, because the whole vampire, slight, Victorian aspect to this music video, like I don't think you lovelies understand. Like this is my studio, but like my house is littered with antiques and I have, hold on, this is in my hallway. I have to go get it. Just so you like understand, or it sounds weird now I don't have myself in my ears. Hold on. I have this hanging up in my hallway. Do I know who this is? No. But it is like a proper portrait from, I would say, from the outfit, I'm guessing maybe 1910-ish, that sort of period. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so, do I know her? No. Is she a part of our family? No. I just found her one day. I think it was at an antique shop. I actually forget where I got her from. Like it's a proper film print from that time period that was in, for some reason, like this person was in Toowoomba, I think. I've named her, what did I name her? I think I named her Ethel. It was either Ethel or Beatrice. I forget what I named her, but she is hanging up in our house. Some people like, don't you get scared that like you just have random dead people hanging up in your house? And I'm like, no. Like, look at her. She might not seem that happy, but photos did take like 5 minutes or so of standing still for it to like capture. So, you know, I get why she looks a bit grumpy, a bit stone-faced, but you know, wouldn't you if you had to stand there completely still while the photo was like burning into the film back then? Anyway, that's her, and she's hanging in my hallway. So yeah, so that's just one of the things that I have in my house. And as you can see, this concept and music video just goes directly with what I like. That was Esther Beatrice. You know, hopefully I can find out her real name at some point, because that would be really cool. But anyway, that's just something in my house. So loving the concept, loving the outfits. I feel like this time period, like 2019, 2020, was like this color grading was very I feel like there was a distinct era in K-pop where probably from like 2017 to 2020, I would feel like it had this sort of coloring in a lot of music videos. Like it was this really yellow, muted sort of color scheme. But anyway, that's beside the point. Let's move on to the next title track. I just want to quickly say as well, I am going to be planning on Patreon to be watching I don't know what that noise was. A live performance from each comeback. So if Lovelies could let me know what performance on which music show for each comeback do you think was like the best in terms of like, you know, camera work, outfits, overall vibe, all that sort of stuff. If you could please let me know which one you think would be best for each comeback, I would be forever grateful, because obviously it can be hard when there's like 6 different performances for the same comeback, but they're all different, you know, music shows. But like some of them you're like, what was the camera director even thinking? You know, just stuff like that. So if you could let me know, that would be amazing. Thank you. But yeah, so Drunk-Dazed. Exciting. Jake, my boy Jake. Sorry, just pause. The Australian in me finds that funny because the way it's read could just be like an Australian giving out a birthday invite, like come to our bloody birthday party. Like that's just what I had in my mind. But anyway. Oh. Oh my god, I love these vibes. Does Sunwoo have, oh my god, Sunwoo's hair. And Nikki's hair. Woo. That's so cool. Oh my god, I have heard this song. Oh, I have goosebumps. What a bop. Oh my god. Nikki already looks older. Jeez. That's a cool shot. I love that. It's such a catchy song. Oh my god. All of these are going straight onto Spotify. And the choreography. Ow. banged my heel on the thing on my, on wheelie chairs, how they're like the legs go whoop, 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 and then have the wheels. Oh, ow. Was that Kay? Hold on. Hold on. This is if you've seen some of my other music video what am I doing? Reactions. We always pause for research purposes. This kind of research is a bit different though. So, okay. It is! Oh, sorry. I think I just screamed. But he looks familiar though. Was he also in Ireland? This lovely gentleman? Oh my god. Some might argue that I got way too excited about that, but I beg to differ. Like, oh my god, that's K. Okay. Did they have other island members here? That dress is beautiful. I love this concept so freaking much. It's me. It's everything I love. Oh my god, that's so freaking cool. Oh my god. Pause. Okay. I'm still recovering from the shock of seeing Kay there and then hitting my heel on my chair. Why did I not? Where was I in 2020 when Island was like, because I feel like I would have fallen so freaking hard so fast if I was like following along with ENHYPEN from the beginning, because it is exactly the concept and everything that I enjoy. Like, I feel like if it wasn't Dreamcatcher and ATEEZ that brought me back into K-pop, I feel like it would have been ENHYPEN, because it literally has everything that I love in these music videos. Like, I would have been enthralled, and like, because the progression of getting back into K-pop, because I feel like the algorithm suggested it to me, because I don't know if you know, but there is a Swedish singer who mainly he lives in Japan mainly, but creates music, and he created a song called Nocturnal Serenade. His name's Yuhio, and I was obsessed. I was absolutely obsessed with him and his music. And I feel like that opened up the algorithm for me to see Dreamcatcher because it was that similar gothic Victorian sort of vibe. And yeah, and so like I feel like that if ENHYPEN would have been around at that time, I feel like that would have brought me in because this is like 2018. I want to say that. But yeah, so that's so cool. And also Sunno's like facial expression and charisma is next level because we all know him to be able to do bright concepts and like really cutesy, aegyo like concepts, but also the switch up to seeing him do more serious and sort of like not creepy, but come hither facial expressions is just super fascinating. Like he does it so well. And it's hard to believe that he would also be like the cute sunshine that he is. Like it's wild to me. But yeah, oh, that's crazy. And K. Sorry. Calm down. All right. Next. Come back. Okay, this is very exciting. Tamed-Dashed. It's cool because like the songs, because they have a because they're hyphenated, it's like the title words. It's really interesting to see like how they pertain to the song, you know what I mean, by hyphenating the words, which I'm sure that is the clear thing of what they wanted to do in terms of the whole concept of the group. But also this image right here is giving me like Vampire Diaries season 1 vibes, you know what I mean? Like when Damon and Stefan are doing playing football back in ye old days. Anyway. Was not expecting a bit of a brighter song. Oh my god. Was it because of sunlight? But they're in the sun right now. What's happening? Oh, is this pre-vampire? Could you imagine if that was a school uniform? Sorry. I'd be living for it. I feel like I need to watch an in-depth lore video on ENHYPEN. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. The concept is so, I love how they incorporate the concept through each song, because the vibe of the song, the lyrics for the most part, like you can really just create a music video and storyline that's completely different to their concept. But I love how they are really tying everything together and keeping in with their concept while still creating like a fresher vibe with this one. You know what I mean? Because obviously when you think vampire, you don't think jumping around in the sun in sports uniforms. You know what I mean? Like it's just not a thought most people have. But I love how they're able to still create this world and this whole lore behind their concept while still being able to explore different kinds of songs and genres and sounds and things like that, which is really fun. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed. Like, literally, as I'm watching, I'm like, what do I talk about? Because there's just literally so much to talk about. But at the same time, like, you don't need to talk about it because it's just so, like, in your face. Does that make any sense? Yeah. Also, do you think it's wild that 2020 was 5 years ago? I know this came out in 2021, but, like, that 2020 was half a decade ago. Was 2020. But it still feels like from 2020 to 2025 has only been like 2 years. You know what I mean? Because like 3 of those years, everything was still like up in the clouds because of COVID. So it's just like, can't we just count 2020 as like 3 years? So it's like 2020 part 1, 2020 part 2. And now we're like, so technically we should be in 2022 right now, because I feel like that would be great. And then we can just like erase back time a little bit, and then I will be back in my late 20s. That'd be great. Thank you. Yeah. So it's just like it's crazy. Because I still feel like when I think ENHYPEN, I still feel like they're a baby group, but they're not a baby group. They would be almost coming up on their like contract renegotiations and expiration and stuff like that in soon. So that's crazy to me. Crazy. Like, okay. Next comeback. Okay, so from what I see with this coloring, it looks like it might have a bit more of like an 80s vibe, 80s, 90s sort of vibe to the song / music video. I was close. Late 90s, 2000s. Ooh, the lighting. This is them?
Luxury, blue pill, got you none and got now. Yeah. Tell me, do I get blessed or do I get cursed? I just want to know. 유산같이 꺼내진 승리 주면 뒤에 감춰진 비밀. 마요네즈 다가가는.
Pause, sir. Where did this low voice come from? I have I legit have like goosebumps from what happened between the last two the last comeback to this one, where literally Nicki now looks like, how old was he here? I'm sure he's still underage, but like he looks so much more mature and his voice sounds so much like, I know that he's purposely trying to sing in a lower thing for the song compared to like what the other songs wanted him to do, but like what happened? I know puberty happened, but it's, I need to go back. Hold on. I was just not prepared for this.
I just want to know. 유산같이 꺼내진 승리 주면 뒤에 감춰진 비밀. 마요네즈 다가가면서 춤을 추던 나였어. Don't wanna say.
Damn.
이제 기다린지 쉬리 나를 불러 멀리서 나를 불러.
What is this is real, like Sonu with an eyebrow piercing and looking edgy as hell. Can we please get an even more edgy? Because that would be that would be one of the really fun things about being like a performer and a celebrity, is that, you know, being able to switch up your image in a bit more of a drastic way when you are known physically as like a particular sort of person. Like, you know what I mean? Like with when Hyunjin shaved his head, like that is like iconic and epic. And I feel like the switch up with Sonu doing that would be crazy. I feel like Sonu biases would not survive ever. Damn.
Just stop. Don't tell me what to do. 혼자 같은 저주. 이 저주 속에 I'll be okay. No pain, no pain. 저리 너머의 light. 우린 현실로 faded. 이 거짓들 사이 새 속으로 dive. And I walk like a lion. 내 역사를 난 making. 몰라 정답 따윈. 내 방식대로까지 goes on and on. Wake up 이제 눈을 떠. 가짜 주복 속에서. Wanna be on my way. I've been 내 곁에 경계선. 네 루 따윈 집어쳐. Wanna be I've been. I don't want. 곁들이 그 정답. 이제는
This is crazy.
나에게 꺾어놓은 그 lie. Don't wanna miss. 아직 숨쉬는 나 다음에 나를 불러. 멀리서 나를 불러.
I want that
Just
couch.
stop. Don't tell me what to do. 혼자 같은 저주. 이 저주 속에 I'll be okay. No pain, no pain. 저런 너머의 light. 우린 현실로 faded. 이 거짓들 사이 현생 속으로 dive. And I walk like a lion. 내 역사를 난 making. 몰라진 다 따윈. 방식대로까지 goes on and on. Wake up 이제 눈을 떠. 가짜 집 속에서. Wanna be on my way. I've been 날 가두는 경계선. 네 루 따윈 집어쳐. Wanna be I've been.
Oh my god. That's so cool. The styling, they have really, I really enjoyed all the styling so far. There is something, I don't know how you lovelies feel, but in terms of hair color, for the most part, I feel like all idols hit different when they're in black hair. I feel like that is just peak perfection when they have black hair, because I don't know what it is. Like, it just suits them all so much, and it just has like this different vibe. Like Sonu with black hair, Nikki with black hair, just really, yeah, like what else? It reminded me what I was going to say, because like Heesung in this looked incredible, and it reminded me, because then this is how my brain works. I was like, ooh, Heesung looks incredible. Oh, there's that video that just came out with Hyeri that we need to watch as well, with who's in it? Hyeri with Heesung, Sonu, and Jay? Is that who was in it? Yeah, I need to watch that. So I will be watching that over on Patreon. I think. Depends how I can schedule things. But yeah, that looked like such a fun interview. So that would be really cool, because I think all the interviews that I've seen with Hyeri, she drinks. So we'll be seeing ENHYPEN drink. Wild. Okay. Next next comeback. Ooh, how exciting. This is our first music video that is in 4K. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Big hit / hype for finally giving ENHYPEN 4K. Their outfits are so cool. Everyone's using like a lower register. Nice. Oh my god. That's so cool. Why is this? Anyway. Is it just me, or does anyone else get a feel that like this is very like they get ENHYPEN choreography vibes? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there is something about ENHYPEN's choreography that is very unique to them. Like, I can't see other groups that have similar style in terms of how their choreography is set, in terms of their, like, they do a lot of domino effects, as well as really adjusting height when they're doing the choruses, and having I don't know how to explain this because I'm not a dancer, but like intricate movements that I don't know what I'm saying because I'm not a dancer. But does anyone else understand what I mean? Or anyone who is a dancer and gets it? Because I don't know what I'm saying. But I love the vibe of this whole thing. And this also is giving me like Alice in Borderland vibes just because of the shipping containers. If you haven't seen season 2, I think. Wild. He sounds so good there.
결국엔 오고 my days. Look at me. 포기할 리가 없지. 오히려 thanks.
The growth spurt that Nicki's had. What the hell?
나의 발로 서길 원해. 아는 건 의미 없어. 진짜 내 목소리를 꺼내. 우리의 미래를 그려내. 함께 외쳐. 먼 날이 완료돼. 그 순간 함께 외쳐. 너와 나는 우리가 된 거야. 다들 손을 들어. 해맑은 산 들어. Come on, come on. 들어와. I pass the mic. 넌 되게 show. 'Cause we are rule breaker. Come on. 덤벼. I pass the mic. 다들 손을 들어.
Someone is so pale. Like his skin tone is hectic. Is there more? Just that thing. Okay. Wow. I love that you lovelies would know by now. Well, I haven't I've specifically said this a few times, so maybe not. That I love music videos that don't just have like different set changes. You know what I mean? Like there is a distinct storyline happening within the music video, whether or not it is like fully apparent or not. Like if you actually pay attention, you can follow that there's like progressions happening. Like I love world building. I think that's the thing, like creations and all that sort of stuff that really makes the audience that much more invested in the group and the song because there are so many things to pick up and rewatch and see what is happening there. Is it marketing? Maybe, but it also just makes for more creativity and so much more stimulation for fans because we really get to fall deeper into the group because there is so much there that is stimulating our brains and, you know, wanting us to think about stuff. But yeah, so far I have not, like, none of the songs have been like a you know what I mean? Like there are some groups where, like, even my old groups, there are some songs where I'm just like like if to pick for an example, like ATEEZ, if this is one of your favorite songs, that's amazing, but it's just not the vibe and like the thing that my brain gets stimulated by. I love the song Eternal Sunshine, but that's just not a song that I want to listen to very often. Like maybe once in a blue moon I will put it on, but it's just not the kind of vibe and song that I want to listen to on a daily basis that sort of gets me like wanting to do stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's just not bright person. Whereas like so far in ENHYPEN, every single song, I'm like, yes, get this on my Spotify right now so I can constantly play it a ridiculous amount. So I have a feeling that ENHYPEN might be on my Spotify Wrapped for this year. It does have stiff competition with some of my old groups, but I really do have a good feeling about their music. So yeah. I mean, it's so hard because everyone makes such good music. Like it's can someone just be I don't want to say can someone be bad, but like, you know, like it's so like physically impossible to listen to every single group in existence that you enjoy and like without like turning 100 years old. Everyone's just so freaking good. Anyway, yeah, so love. And on to the next song because I'm an hour into filming and I don't know. I think I'm halfway. I don't know. Was this really 2 years ago? For real? For real? Oh my God. Technically, since we're still at the start of 2025, I guess it's not really 2 years, but still. The only thing I know about this particular song and how it graced me with its presence on my algorithm is because people were losing their absolute shit over the fact that there was female dancers in this. I don't know why. I don't know anything yet because I haven't watched the music video. I don't know if it will be in the music video. Was it just in the performances? I don't know. So it'd be interesting to see what the fuss is about. So exciting. Okay, let's go.
It's you and me in this world 내게로 다시 와 time me 날 구원할 거라면 Just come kiss me and bite me You're the one song memory 널 찾는 세포는 scream 이제 나는 wanna hit a bit 운명은 우리 다시 발견했지 Got me bad 나를 괴롭힌 뭔가를 찾아 헤매는 dreams 떠올랐어 when you're next to me 잠시 잊혀진
How old were they at this time? Hold on. ENHYPEN. Okay, Heesung was 22, 21-ish at the time. Jay, 21-ish. Jake, 21. Sungwoon, 21. Nikki, math. 17? Was he 17? Hold on. So he was 17 at the time. I'm just checking. Okay, let's rewind all the way back, shall we? Again, this is the exact kind of vibes song that I'm like, yes, all of it.
It's you and me in this world 내게로 다시 와 time me 날 구원할 거라면 Just come kiss me and bite me You're the one song memory 널 찾는 세포는 scream 이제 나는 wanna hit a bit 운명은 우리 다시 발견했지 Got me bad 나를 괴롭힌 뭔가를 찾아 헤매는 dreams 떠올랐어 when you're next to me 잠시 잊혀진 나의 이름이 Oh my God This blood's pumping crazy
Oh my God, this song is incredible. Sonu, what the
Come here we get some 남겨줘 on my knee 네가 증거 Just come on
Sorry. my body went into goosebump rejection mode just then because it was Nikki that was saying it. So my body was like, ugh, no, I can't. Sir, no. In your later comebacks, I will appreciate everything, but for now, still child. No. Okay. Okay.
남겨줘 on my name 네거는 증거 Just come over and bite me Come here and get some 널 참미할 사이게 그게 내 숙명 Just come over and bite me It's you and me in this world 내게로 다시 왔다네 날 구원할 거라면 Just come kiss me and bite me It's you and me in this world 이 어둠 속에서 light me 기회를 거라면 Just come kiss me and bite me 너에게 바칠게 너를 지키 braveheart
I have a lot of thoughts. I need to go back. Hold on. I love. There's like, I can see on one side why some people might be a bit iffy with the choreography with the female dancers. In terms of Nikki being underage at the time. That being said, the moves aren't like crazy. Like they're not like overly touchy. It's not like they're twerking. It's not like they're doing anything like that. It's like minimal touching, if any. And Nikki being 17, turning 18 that year, I don't feel like would have been as much, like wouldn't be a huge issue. Like if he was younger than that, maybe. But they're like, the dancers are so professional that like, I don't feel like it would have been an issue. So in terms of that being maybe a bit of a, I kind of get why people would have been a bit, if people were going crazy because it was just the fact that idols were dancing with the opposite gender, then I'm kind of like, where? Because it kind of, like I see this and I'm like, yes. Like it just adds just so much to the music video and the performance in itself, because it's so much more like entrancing. Does that make sense? Like it gives me like, there's two different kind of things that I'm thinking of in terms of like the choreography from a creative music video stance. Like the fact that the women are all in red in this scene, kind of, it can be almost like, because they're vampires, blood controlling their like minds, and like, you know, that's what they're thinking about. So it's like them being in control. But in the same way as well, you can view it as, you know, them, like the female dancers being like enthralled as well by like these vampire people. Like there's just so many things that you can really sort of have this really cool creative tie to. And yeah, I don't know. Let me know thoughts, feelings, context during the time. That would be amazing. Yeah.
Just come kiss me and bite me. It's you and me in this world. 이 어둠 속에서 light me. 기회를 줄 거라면 just come kiss me and bite me. 너에게 바칠게 너를 지키 braveheart. 과거에
that's cool. I love the switch up in this song. That's cool. No, I will not be doing that, sir. They're also friggin' handsome. Can they just not, please? It hurts my soul. Is there more? I doubt it. Okay. I feel like because this is how much I heard about this song receiving so much backlash because of like the female dancers. Like that's how much I know more about this song before I listened to it. The only thing that I sort of want to say is, on top of the other things I said, if it was from an age standpoint, why some people were upset, I completely understand. I feel like if it was me in control of like the whole direction of this music video, I feel like I would have waited until the members were today, members of today, or, when they were all in their early 20s to mid 20s to have this sort of concept, because it is a more central concept in terms of dance moves. Like, of course, nothing crazy, but there is like little moments of physical touch that can be a bit I don't know the word. That's a bit like if I was one of the dancers and they were my age, I would feel very uncomfortable doing this while looking at them sensually. Especially if I was partnered with Nikki, I would have been like, eh. So I feel like if the dancers were close to their age, I feel like that would make it a bit more palatable. But I feel like for the ease of everyone's minds, and I would have waited to do this concept a bit later on, when they're a bit older. But that's just coming from if people are concerned about, that and age and things like that. But I saw an overwhelming amount of posts about people not liking it just for the fact that it was females interacting with them and being able to like hold their hand and them touch their back and stuff like that. Like, I find that a bit much in terms of like the backlash that was happening if it was just that or mainly that reason. Anyway, next comeback. I really enjoyed the song. This is like I want more of this. Like all of their songs so far have been incredible, but Bite Me, I have to say, has been one of my favorites because I don't even know how to describe this sound or this sort of genre of music, but I dig it. Yes. So so far. All of these songs are going onto my Spotify, so very excited about that. Okay, next comeback. Okay, Sweet Venom. Right off the bat, I don't know how I feel about these outfits. They look a bit too, in my opinion, if you like them, that's incredible. I would just not wear this. It definitely has like a Michael Jackson-esque vibe, but also kind of like when you're a kid and you need to create, like, you just need an outfit for like a play that you're trying to do with your parents. So you just start grabbing like whatever outfits that you could find and just start like tying things on. Like that's the kind of vibe I get. But anyway. Ooh. That's a cool transition. Ooh. How tall is Nicki? How tall was he when he started to now? I need to know this info. Pause. Their vocals in this song really do shine. Like, so far, every comeback has been different, but recognizable as ENHYPEN. And the same goes to this one. It's probably the most different that we've heard from them, possibly, so far, in terms of title tracks anyway. But they're able to showcase their, the higher vocal range and also their like restrained power that they have as a group, I feel, because it's not like all out like bam and like sorry, that was offensive to your eyes. Like do you know what I mean? Like they're really showcasing their abilities in a more restrained way that really does allow you to focus on them fully as artists and performers. Like it's really cool that they were able to go this direction for this particular song, and it really suits it. I thought maybe once I started the song I would be more of a fan of their like starting outfits, but I'm not. Like I just don't. It's too distracting for me. There's sparkles, and then there's text on, and then there's like leopard print, and then there's just I'm not all for that. I wish it was a bit more stylistically succinct. But anyway. He looks super in there. Sonu so much.
Venom.
Ooh. This was a very short song. I can't believe it was that short. 2.5 minutes. B-Lift, please. Please. What the hell? I don't know where they could have gone with the song though. You know what I mean? Like I want it to be longer, but I'm not musically talented enough to know what else they, maybe a bit more of like a dance break or something in there, but then it could go against like the vibe of the song. It could be a bit odd. I don't know. That really showcases like quite a few aspects of ENHYPEN that I feel like we haven't really gotten to see yet in terms of their other comebacks, which is really cool. I love when groups do that because it really does be able to bring in people that maybe not have been drawn in by ENHYPEN before if they were just listening to music themselves, but sometimes just hearing a different vibe that might suit you, but then then going on a massive like rabbit hole of like searching up who these people are, you end up enjoying music that you might not have thought you would in the first place. But yeah, that was so fun. I love the whole concept of like the whole like freeze framey situation, but it is a bit of a sad thing. I feel like I didn't really get to like see/hear much of Songun and Sonu, or did I just like black out? I don't know, but like I feel like I didn't get enough or like a bigger presence of them, at least singing and like having parts. But yeah, so let's move on to the next comeback. Okay, this music video is a bit longer, which you know what that means, that there is cinematography to be had. Okay, so EXO, the next title track, and it seems like we're back in the forest. We haven't seen Green and Leafy for a little bit in terms of music video concepts. So I wonder if they're going to maybe go a little bit more into their like lore side of things with maybe a bit of like that ye old vibe outfits, like Victorian-esque era, but let's find out. Nope, they're not. But they could.
Yeah! No!
Does Sungun have fangs? Like natural fangs? I'm jealous.
진짜.
나 먼저 간다.
Kiss me, don't say no. EXO야. 오직 너만 줄 수 있는 허락의 말. 해도 달도 닫아줄 수 있어 말해. 허락의 그 말. 너의 EXO, 나의 구원. Please babe, say yes. 혼이 내릴 때 네 모든 꿈을 이루어줄게. Please say my name. 너의 진이가 되어줄게. So just say oh babe. 날 움직이는 단어를 say yeah. 말해서 yeah. 내 우주에 유일하신 그대. EXO
that's cool. They all seriously look like anime characters. They've all stepped out of a manhwa. Can I say, oh my god, pause. I'll go back. It's been a while, and let me know if there is any other groups or music videos that you have seen this in recently. But I feel like it's been a while that we have actually seen, the only one I can think of top of my head right now is Felix's Unfair music video, which if you watched with me, you know, there is a woman in that music video that he's like having dinner with. Apart from that, and maybe TXT, I forget which music video that also had a girl in it, but there isn't a lot of music videos nowadays that actually have like a love interest in it, like doesn't have the girl in it, or if they do, we don't really get to see much of her. Like we saw like 1/20th of her, like just hair and like the tiniest bit of shoulder, which I kind of get, because if you just see the back of the head or like, you know, that, you can like envision yourself in that situation, like a bit kind of like, you know, car ads and stuff, you know, where they have the stock footage of them driving around. Like you can't see a driver because they want you to envision yourself driving the car. So they don't actively have like someone you can see driving the car, you know, as like a way of suggestion kind of thing. But I miss the days where like they can act fully with a character, like in BTS's music video. Oh, which one? There's a few of them, but like they actively have like a female character in their music videos that they're able to act properly against, and we can sort of see the interaction better. Yeah, but this song is not one that I thought I would enjoy from when I heard it, but it's really catchy, and it's a song that is different. Well, of course it's different, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's different to what I would think I would like, or what I think would have been an ENHYPEN song, but still an ENHYPEN song. But yeah, I'm really loving this concept. It's really cute, and it's like, it's almost like ENHYPEN's version of what like a Bright concept song would be. Does that make any sense? Because it's still keeping with like this, like there's a Bright concept, but then they still have like their vampire concept like within it as well. It's really cool. I love it.
Can I kiss you? Can I hug you? 너에게 감사해.
Oh.
Would you kiss me? Would you hug me? 허락을 구할게. Yeah.
Consent kings? Yes. Yes, please ask permission, because I don't want to accidentally offend someone if they end up coming in for a hug and I'm like, no. Yes. Cute. Oh, that's so cool. I love these outfits. What's left? It's crazy how what Nikki looks like now. Wild. Absolutely wild. I love that they mix in this more like bright concept with still the undertones of like edgy and dark and gothic vibes that is still not like Victorian Gothic or Edwardian Gothic, but more into like modern Gothic. Yeah, it's cool to be able to mash things like that where even if it wasn't their concept, I love how the creativity it takes to sort of not just do this super bright poppy music video, but to still add like this reality bending darkness to it, which I find really cool. I love their outfits in this music video as well, especially when they're in like their dark concept outfits. Sorry, I put something up on Facebook Marketplace and it literally says new, unused, and someone just asked me, is it still in good condition? I'm like, the listing literally says it's new and it's still in the package. Like, are you a scammer? I think you might be. Yeah. Anyway. So, yes. Again, another song I didn't think I would like, but ENHYPEN is literally hitting it out of the park for me in terms of music. Like, there are so many groups where like I really appreciate and like their songs, but I just don't feel the need to add them to my Spotify, because when I'm listening to my Spotify playlist, it's because I need like motivation. I need like, you know, something that will, you know, fire me up. And while this might not seem like the most like, yeah, do it, keep going kind of song, it still has like upbeat vibe that isn't too far into like bright and sparkly. Does that make any sense? Yeah, that's incredible. Can't wait for the next one. Okay, this came out 3 months ago. That's like, this is the most recent one, and I was in Korea for this, and I don't recall if I heard it in the shops. Maybe when it starts playing, I would be like, oh my God, it's that song, like I did with TXT. But this might be the only song that I don't think I've had any sort of passing of it or like hearing it somewhere. That makes sense. So I'm very excited. So yay, let's go.
Girl, where you at? 해가 떠서 질 때까지 나 계속 불안해. Body에 너도 내 미치겠어 miss you. 눈부신 아주 내겐 영원 같은 waiting. 격한 이 fate 너를 그리는 daydream. 널 원하면 원할수록 I feel so lovely. 시작되는 망상들은 끝까지 날 push me. 지옥 같은 시간 내 난 깨달아. 낮 됐건 밤이 됐건 의심 없이 I love you.
Hold on. Okay, I have heard the song while I was walking around in Seoul again, I didn't know that this was them. And plus, because I wasn't really paying attention, obviously, when you're walking around, I've just sort of heard it around. So it's really cool to actually hear the song properly. But also, why is it? It's. I do like, though, how ENHYPEN have really kept throughout, like, very clearly, through all their title tracks, their concept as a group. And I don't know if there is like an actual storyline that follows through with all of the title tracks. There probably is, but I'm too new to pick any of it up. But it's just cool that they're really sticking to this concept. And also the way that they're able to, if you just hear the song and think that it is like, you would imagine like this really bright music video and they're all in colorful outfits, you know, doing like a really, you know, bright and poppy dance. But then you watch the music video and they're sweating in office attire and you're like, okay, this is not where, for one thing, office attire, like it's a whole other aspect for like the sweating profusely and like the, you know what I mean? Like that, like, let's go back. This. Like, imagine like just, yeah, that was not where I thought this is gonna go. Am I disliking it? No, I did not say that. I'm just saying I didn't expect it to go down this route.
머리에 나도 미치겠어 miss you 눈부신 아주 내겐 영원 같은 waiting 격한 이 fate 너를 그리는 daydream 널 원하면 원할수록 I feel so lovely 시작되는 망상들은 끝까지 날 push me 지옥 같은 시간 내 난 깨달아 낮 됐건 밤이 됐건 의심 없이 I love you Ain't no doubt 넌 나의 love No worries 난 괜찮아 널 원해 괴롭지만
Body rolls towards the camera, Jesus. Sorry.
날 있었던 내 맘은 널 아는 순간 check say yeah I'm good enough 다른 사람처럼 손끝에 쉽게 녹지 Tell me what you want 원하면 내 사랑은 어제 얼마든 prove it 100번 아니더 전부 너도 replay girl 달콤했던 밤을 지나 널 원해 다시 멀어지는 너를 따라 스며들어 crazy 반복되는 시차 속에 난 깨달아 아직 됐건 밤이 됐건 의심 없이 I love you
That was a cool transition. So remember when I listened to TXT's newest mini album, and it reminded me of it being like bedroom adjacent. This falls into that category. I could be completely in my own gutter-minded world here, but everything to me is pointing into the direction of bedroom adjacent. Like everything. And the fact that like they incorporated outfits that I feel many women would appreciate and find attractive just kind of adds to that, because it's giving like office romance, fantasy romance, vampire romance. Like, I don't feel like it's a stretch, and it definitely is sensual. Yes. I still feel uncomfortable because of my age difference to the vast majority of these guys. For the most part, I am 10 years or more older than them, so I feel some type of way. Like, they're my younger brothers, and I'm like, stop. Stop. But also attractive. So I feel like I'm a bit more objective when I'm like, yes, that was, good facial expressions. Was not expecting that facial expression. Oh, okay, that's a lot of blush. That's a lot of sweat. Like, which shot was it that I was just not prepared for? It was definitely a sweat shot, but I forget which sweat shot it was. It sounds like I'm saying sweatshop. Look, we have no choice. We have to watch it all over again. Okay.
Girl, where you at? 해가 떠질 때까지 나 계속 불안해. 머리에 나도 내 미치겠어 miss you. 눈부신 아주 내겐 영원 같은 waiting. 격한 이 fate 너를 그리는 daydream. 널 원하면 원할수록 I feel so lovely. 시작되는 망상들은 끝까지 날 push me. 지옥 같은 시간 내 난 깨달아. 낮 됐건 밤이 됐건 의심 없이 I love you. Ain't no doubt, no 나의 love, no worries. 난 괜찮아, 널 원해.
So, every time I see that bit, I'm just not ready for Heesling to come up body rolling groin first at that camera angle. Like, this bit, I can't speak. It caught me off guard again just then. I was like, wow, hold your horses. That shot, that I was not prepared for. So that is Jay. Yes, it was. Can I say as well, I'm really enjoying the really pared back eye makeup in this music video. To be fair, I've been quite distracted this entire music video, so I haven't just been looking at their makeup. So there might be some more heavy eyeshadow and stuff, but for the most part, I'm really enjoying just the really like simple, not, although I think Heesung has some dark makeup there. Yeah, but for the most part, their makeup is very like, sorry, Jungwon up. Oh, that's a very suggestive shot. Okay. I'm really enjoying this music video. They're really like pared back makeup where it's just like foundation, like blush. You know, I would say that they would have some eye makeup on, but it's very muted tones. And I'm really enjoying that really sort of sweet, no makeup-esque style, because it really fits in with like the vibe of like, you know, temperature rising and just all that sort of stuff. I feel like that would suit this concept way more than heavy eye makeup. So I really like that styling choice, and all of their outfits in this are incredible. I wonder in this dark scene, because again, I was sort of distracted. They do have slightly heavier makeup here, but you can't see all the members' faces much. They definitely focus on Nikki and Jake in that. Yeah, I think they do have slightly heavier makeup in these more darker shots because, you know, the lighting is darker, so you would need to add a bit more makeup so it's not lost in all the shadow, because sometimes it can look odd in low light with minimal makeup, and with their outfits being more of like that vinyl leather material, like, you know, amp everything up. So you don't look like a sweet baby child in like just leather outfits. Yes, so listening to the song a bit again, definitely bedroom adjacent. Like, I feel like I need to start making like a Spotify playlist of like called bedroom adjacent songs for people if they're interested. I don't tell you what to do with the playlist, I'll just make it. But yeah, it's very suggestive and sensual. The lyrics that I don't want to go further into it because I'm sure like I have a younger audience. And yes. So I've been listening to ENHYPEN now for almost 2 hours, and it has been a glorious 2 hours indeed. I really do enjoy that they, like I said this before, they've really stuck to their concept throughout the entire of their title track so far. But also since which title track? Don't know which title track, but they've really sort of amped up the concept in the lyrics and the music itself when it comes to like, because when you think of vampire in modern day literature and media, like you don't just think of like this immortal being that has to survive on blood. You think of like the romanticized version of a vampire and the romantic and sensual side that many vampire stories have sort of created over the past, you know, century of media. So it really does now show in the lyrics and the music video itself. I feel like in since their debut, it was like a little sprinkle of their like of vampire in terms of like the other side of vampirism, you know, like the blood, the fangs, the burning in the sun. And then it's come to the growth of the vampire story, and it's come to like the whole romanticized vampire aspect, especially since Bite Me. Like that was like in your face vampire attraction situation. So yeah, it's interesting, that progression in terms of their concept as well, that they've taken it and progressed it into more of that road. But yes, bedroom adjacent. That's my final word on that. But they look so incredible. Like whoever did their makeup, especially when they're all, it sounds weird what I'm going to say, when they're all sweaty and like breathy. Like, come on, Jake's skin looks incredible. Like this styling, yes. I just wish that, like, as much as I love when idols have like eye makeup and stuff like that, I really wish that they would just normalize this more makeup of like just more pared back natural beauty, and for females as well, because it really showcases just how beautiful they all are. And you know, like also, hello, have you been working out? This shot killed me. So I'm just like, sir, you are my Brisbane brother. Don't look at me like that. We don't need to go back to Jungwon in that pose. Just no. And then Nikki being Nikki, just Nickying all over the place. How tall is he now? Like, what? I need to know this information. So if anyone can let me, I need to move this. No. Better. If anyone knows this information, what height did Nikki start at in Island or at ENHYPEN's debut to what he is now? Please let me know, because I don't have a good reason. I'm curious and I need to know, and it's a part of my research. We are doing a PhD in K-pop, and this is my research, okay? Very, very important information. Shush, esophagus. Yes. What a song to finish on. Don't you think? I feel like it's a good place to stop though, because it allows us to really get excited for more ENHYPEN and what they're going to be coming out with in 2025. I feel like that's going to be so fun. I'm very excited as well to watch a Mama performance over on Patreon for last year, because a lot of people recommended the ENHYPEN Mama performance, and I think maybe was TXT there as well. I forget. But yeah, I'm very excited to watch some more live performances, and as well as just to get live performances and dance practices with ENHYPEN, because being able to fully appreciate the choreography in itself and performing the entire song with choreography is a feat in itself. And most people could not ever dream of doing that ever in their life, because it is hard. So I really love this multi-layered facet that comes with K-pop, where, you know, it's not just music, it's the performance, it's the choreography, it's the styling, it's the different hair colors that come every time, which could be very annoying if you're the idol. But, you know, as someone who likes changing their hair but is very lazy to do it themselves, and I don't want to spend that money, that would be something that I'm very excited about if I was an idol, would be to switch up my hair and like do a different vibe for each era, which would be really fun. So I would be excited. So I, can't imagine how excited some of the idols would be as well to like, get a new look for a new concept or song. But yeah, there is something really to be said with the whole creativity that is the industry. This makes me so excited to listen to more ENHYPEN and to really deep dive more into their music and their performances, as well as definitely their interviews and variety show content and things like that even more, because like this I have no more words that I haven't already said. So yes. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had fun as I watch ENHYPEN for the first time. All of their title tracks, all of them are bangers. I can't wait for more. What is your favorite? That's what I really want to know. So all my engine lovelies, let me know what was your favorite in terms of, comeback or let me know both if you have both. Or was there a particular comeback that led you into the engine and ENHYPEN life? Like, let me know, because it's really cool seeing as well when fans come in at like different comebacks, and like to see the song that brought you in, or like just showed up one day and you were like, yes, this is my life now. I really want to know. And in terms of my own favorites, this is hard. This is so hard because they're all so good. So the things I'm going to take into consideration is obviously the song, the music video itself. So like the styling, the concept, the story, freaking everything. I would have to say Bite Me. Does that say a lot about me? Hold on. My nose is I'm getting too excited. Everything's like running. So yes, I think it would be Bite Me, because like the song itself is so engaging to listen to because of that switch up, the oh my god, like that bit, like when it changes like from a melodic to like that sort of like, I don't know what it's called, so I'm just gonna call it that, that part. And then yeah, like the whole dynamic of the song is really cool, and then the music video itself is really fun, but also the choreography, because I really love partnered choreography like that. It's really beautiful, and it really does showcase the song and the meaning as well with the music video, because you're able to just convey so much through dance, and it being a partnered dance, and you're able to utilize the costumes as well to display that meaning, whether or not that meaning is true in my head or if I'm just making it up and connecting the dots where there are none, but I'm making my own dots. So yeah, so that's just like sort of what I'm thinking. Like it's just very yeah, like it's in my head right now as I'm thinking about, like in my head, just oh my god, like that's just playing in my head. Just that bit. Yeah, I had so much fun. Hopefully you lovelies did too. And yeah, so let me know any bits of information that you want to let me know in the comments. Like literally go wild. Please don't apologize for long comments. I adore long comments. So because it shows me like just how freaking passionate and knowledgeable you are, and I love that. 2, like I need the information, like I need it. Also, I just love seeing people that are just so like they just love something so much, and they're able to just like talk about it, and it just brings me so much joy and happiness to see people that really love the things that they love. Like even if I'm not into something, I still want people to tell me about it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know what you're excited about. I want to know what you love. So even though like our opinions or likes are different, like I still want to know, because you know, it gets you excited and I'm excited that you're excited. So tell me everything. Yeah, in the comments below. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, I think I said this already, but hopefully you had fun. I did. Thank you so much to my super mega marvelous lovelies, Kat and Willow. Your love and support is literally incredible, as well as every single one of my Patreon lovelies. Your names beside me right now. Thank you so much for everything that you do to help keep this channel running. I cannot do it without you. And my YouTube lovelies, your love and support here on YouTube means the world to me, and I love that you keep coming back and wanting to watch more content with me. It brings me so much joy. So thank you so much for being here, and until next time, I love you all so much. If you want to become part of the lovely family, press this subscribe button. ENHYPEN has broken me. Press the subscribe button, and if you would like, I've literally forgotten what I was going to say because I looked at the screen and I just see, I paused at the wrong part. I should have done it on a different part. But yes, if you'd like to join the lovely family, don't forget to press the subscribe button and the like. It helps us out. And until next time, thank you so much for being here. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Love you, lovelies. Bye.